What would happen when a new Fortnite player who has never played OG Fortnite before dedicated 3 days to learning the game? Could I get a win in each mode? Could I master all the old weapons and abilities? And is OG Fortnite more fun? Well, there's only one way to find out. So, as always, we firstly needed to find a base mark, something that we can look back on after the challenge to see just how much we improved. But before we did that, I had to find a skin to fit in. I had to fit the role of an OG player. Alright, let's find a skin we're going to wear for this challenge. This is the Renegade Raider skin, right? Which is an OG skin, so let's get it. And once I got that figured out, I needed to explain myself as to why exactly I have never played OG Fortnite before. Listen, I know everyone's going to say like, yo, there's no way you hadn't ever played OG Fortnite before, but I grew up with very strict parents. Like, you guys don't even understand. I was never able to play any kind of shooter games, and then when I did, I stuck to Apex Legends and a little bit of Valorant. Did I miss out on like my own childhood? Are there any sugar daddies who would gift me a sub? Now, with all our preparation out of the way, it was time to drop into my first ever OG match. Surely it wouldn't go as bad as the first time I played Fortnite back in December. Alright, chat, we're gonna be dropping at Tilted Towers because that sounds familiar. Let's get it, bro. Your first message is !age. That should be concerning. Yo, everything looks different. I low-key mess with this look more. What's the meta? Is it still shotguns and like building and stuff, or is it like ARs? As well as asking those questions, I was about to get a rude awakening to what OG Fortnite is like. Train incoming! Oh! What am I doing, bro? What did he hit me with? Bro! Come on! Yo, what the heck, chat? Do people have like extra health or something?
Don't forget you can double pump.
What do you mean by that? Yo, I feel like a noob again, literally. Or there's bots in this game mode, chat? Wait, so you can just shoot through builds? You can just shoot through builds. That's insane. Yeah, I really don't know why in the world I said that. Regardless, the fact that I couldn't mantle, do any of the new movement, or anything like that was just really messing me up. I only played Fortnite for the very first time back in December. And so what you guys consider new movement is the only thing that I've ever used. So it's definitely gonna be a challenge. Yo, I don't think Juice WRLD was in OG Fortnite. I have an idea. How do I set it off? Is it just right click? 3? Chat, we might be cooked. Oh! Bro, there's no movement. Like, I can't, like, bounce off walls or anything. What the heck is that? Wait, can I not climb walls at all? Bro! Can I mantle? Okay, I can mantle at least. That's so bad. Yo, that's so bad. Oh my gosh. So I ended up quickly dying right after that. And again, and again, and again. When I say I'm not doing this for content, like, I'm being, like, dead serious, bro. I don't know what the difference is between OG Fortnite and normal Fortnite, but holy crap, I'm so bad at it. Like, I'm genuinely so bad at it. Oh my gosh. And that presented our first challenge. OG mode just didn't feel like the same game. And I mean, like, at its core, it just felt completely different. So I was gonna have to learn how to adapt and fast. But little did I know, I was gonna be running into way bigger issues later on. But I'm getting too ahead of myself. Let me lay out the rules real quick so you know exactly what we're going for. Rule number 1, I had to get a win in every single OG mode so I can get a full grasp of exactly what it's like. And that leads us to rule number 2. While I'm queuing up for the duos and squads matches, I am not allowed to play with anybody. It has to be randoms. This will present a really big issue later on. And rule number 3, just like in my first ever Fortnite video, I cannot sugarcoat anything. I'm here to figure out whether or not this game mode's better or not. I'm not here to glaze. So back to the video. I asked my chat what I was doing wrong. Chat, what am I doing wrong, bro? What am I doing wrong? And once they told me what to focus on, I applied it to my game. And things finally got better. He's definitely just sitting outside, like waiting for me. Stop stream sniping me, bro. It makes the game boring. Oh, he was literally one shot. I feel bad. Holy cow. What the heck was that? Yeah, please, if anybody can tell me what this is when the game drags my mouse down for me, please let me know in the comments below. I need to fix ASAP. Why did my aim drag down like that? And so this game was looking like the one. I finally had some momentum going after asking in chat what I was doing wrong. We had 7 kills with only a few people left. And it looked like I was finally going to be done with solos mode. Or so I thought. Alright, chill. I'm sorry for interrupting, but I needed to get this off my chest. So many of you guys have been asking me exactly how I got my ping from this to this, even after I upgraded my internet. And the answer is, it's the exact same reason that my frames went from this to this. It's because of Miz Tweaks, baby. This is your one-stop shop for any tweaks, PC or console, to get the absolute best performance out of your setup. We have leveled up almost over 100 of you guys' PCs and consoles with no complaints yet. Thank you guys for all the support. It really does mean the world to me. We have a 30% off store-wide sale going on right now to celebrate everybody getting out of school. So if you guys want to take your setup to the next level, then go to the link in the description and cop our custom tweaker right now. It'll literally change the way you play. All right, back to the video. Wow, that's a lot of damage. from behind, dude. Are you kidding me? And just like that, the chance disappeared. I know it doesn't look like that long because I slimmed this down to only 4 minutes, but this was about 2 hours into the challenge. We had gone this long without getting any wins, and my hopes were fleeting. A little too much, I would say. I don't know what to do, chat. Let me just hide my screen real quick. Chat, I'm gonna mute stream. Just give me like 2 seconds, all right? I gotta lock in. All right, chat, I'm back. Sorry about the black screen. I just needed to fill out some business forms. And so I was gonna give it one more chance. I really needed to lock in. Otherwise, I was gonna fail the challenge on the first day. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Did I just like dash? How did I do that? Whoa, wait, actually, I'm not even trolling. I think I discovered a new movement ability. All right, you guys are gonna call me crazy for this, but we're going to Tilted Towers. Hear me out. I don't really have a plan. My plan kind of revolves around this just being the game that everything kind of clicks. So I guess we'll see how it goes. Let's get some mats. 2 walls just gave me 12 mats, by the way. That's insane. Gotta push that. Nice. Good stuff, chat. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, it's a stream sniper. Yeah. Who is this, bro? There we go, chat. There we go. There we freaking go, bro. We finally got some momentum. All right. I kind of want to carry a sniper. Yo, why do I have 800 builds right now, bro? I was thinking, though, chat, would you guys want to watch a video of me trying out keyboard and mouse on Xbox? Yes or no? Comment your answer below, please. I need to know. I'm running out of video ideas. But anyways, this was the game. It was feeling great. And now I just needed to rotate out of Tilted Towers. So it's exactly what we did. Now, this is where I discovered something pretty interesting. OG mode kind of sucks, at least in one department. The POIs are so spaced out that it just feels like it's a literal running simulator. So it took me like 10 minutes to find my next fight. And when I did, this happened. This is like the most drawn out fight ever. Finally, bro. Holy cow. That was the most drawn out fight ever. I know that was hard to watch, but we made it to endgame. This was the moment that was going to make it or break it. If I got this far and came just short, I was going to be so angry. And I'll take quitting the challenge into serious consideration. Nice. I coned him, chat. How disrespectful. I have no movement. Yo, I heard that. There's a trap in there, right? I heard that. I'm learning. I heard him too! See, I use you guys' advice. Track them through the builds. Oh, yes! Top 3, chat. Top 3, top 3. Oh, I thought I almost died. Oh my gosh, I thought I was gonna die. Oh, let's go. First OG win. Now, after this, I was feeling unstoppable. So I went on for another hour on day 1, trying to get my win in duos. But it was ruined by one of the following. I want you to guess which one it was. Was it A, stream snipers, B, stream snipers, C, stream snipers, or D, stream snipers? That's right, all of the above. So eventually I got fed up with it and called it a day. Not that bad for day 1, but little did I know, even bigger challenges were awaiting us. So starting out on day 2, I firstly wanted to get warmed up. I wasn't gonna hop straight into OG like I did the day before. I knew the challenges ahead, and I knew the duos was just gonna be way more sweaty. So I warmed up in this OG mode. This definitely helped me overall because I got a better feel for the guns, which honestly was pretty much one of my worst attributes the day before. So after we finished getting warmed up, it was time to officially start the challenge. But there was a catch. My brother's graduation ceremony was gonna be happening in 2 hours, which meant if I ran into any kind of issues, like the stream snipers before, or just playing bad, I would be cooked. I would have to push back winning a duos game and a squads game on day 3, which, let's be honest, looking at day 1, that just simply wouldn't be possible. So we really need to get a win, and quick. So we need to get a duos win today. Pretty quickly, too, because I have to beat up my brother's, like, graduation thing. We gotta get this dub, like, ASAP. You got a mic, bro? Guess that's a no. Yo, chat, you guys want to know something I've been munching on recently? Cucumbers. Now, little did I know I was going to be running into a massive issue with duos. You see how my teammate has already died? Well, that's what I call a good teammate. Believe it or not, but even having a teammate is a W. Because this game decided to give me literally 0 teammates half of my matches. I would say 75% of my matches. It was so bad. So even when I had a bad teammate that died, I was still happy because that could mean I could res them and he could be like pretty much my like meat bag. How do I phrase that in a better way? He could be like my punching bag, right? Take the damage for me. But on the games that they just didn't give me any teammates, I was cooked. And so that's what I had to deal with for a while. Are you kidding me? The one game! The one game! The one game!
Miz, you win next game, trust me.
Dude, I don't know. It's not looking good. And chat, remember, I'm on a time limit today. Like, I got somewhere to be. That was until we got into this game. We finally got a good teammate. But I made a mistake trying to use the double pump method. I can double pump, right? How do you double pump, chat? Is there like a timing? Chat, is there like some kind of like timing to it? That definitely didn't feel like I was double pumping. It felt like I was just waiting in between shots. Nice. Yo, do you know how to double pump? I had 2 shotguns and I heard you can double pump.
Yeah.
Right after. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
No, that was so
he was
close.
5 HP.
Nice try, bro. Nice try. So after my teammate tried his best to explain it to me, I figured I might as well practice it a bit. So I went into a creative map and did that. Now that I had it down, it was time to apply it to my game. And luckily, the very next game, something just snapped. All right, chat, we're locked in. We're actually locked in now. Yo, what? Are you kidding me? No teammate again? All right, bro. I gotta go locked in. Like full locked in mode, bro. Dude, this actually is pissing me off. I'm in duos, right? Oh, no. I'm not giving you V-Bucks, you loser. Oh, no. Dude, it's the stream snipers. At least he's not trying to like grief me. I appreciate that. All right, they're probably gonna push this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna act like I ran. They're not pushing. Dang it, bro. Chat, I don't have any bullets for this. I think what I do, honestly, is I rotate behind them. Yeah. I'll land right above them. I don't have an AR though, so I have to make my first shot count. Yo, please tell me I land this. Please tell me I land this. Please. Yes. Huge. Ginormous, in fact. One would even say massive. He went AFK! Yes! Let's freaking go. We take those free kills all day. Now, so far, this match was a breeze. I was running into AFK players and pretty much friendly stream snipers, which was vastly different than yesterday. But I was about to run into a fight that almost ruined this game's chances. No, not like this! Not like this! All right, fight each other, fight each other, fight each other like some good boys, like some good obedient boys. Fight each other. How did I miss that, chat? I can set up traps, right? Chat, what do you guys think I do here? And so my only choice was to run. There was only 7 players left, and if I ended up getting my duos win as a solo, you know how cool that would have been? So I was not risking anything. I'm goated with this thing, chat. Oh, that's a teammate? Ow. Chat, do I just rotate further into zone? Remember, this is duos. This is duos. We gotta be careful. Use the rift. Wait, you're a genius. I'm gonna grab these bombs real quick and then use the rift. So I was gonna play it more passive. Unfortunately, I had to watch as these 2 players absolutely destroyed the solo. This is exactly what I was gonna have to fight. All by myself. Chat, the odds of me killing these guys are so low, bro. I'm cooked. And it didn't help. This was my zone pull. Oh my gosh! Just give me the worst rotation possible. Thank you. That's literally gonna directly favor them. Love to see it. Do I go behind? Because another squad rezzed right over here. So like, what's the move here? I don't have any launch pads. Do I? How do I circle through them, chat? I have launch pads. Yo, go to comms. Go to comms. Go to comms. Okay, so it's a 1v1v2. Would this get me up there? Yes or no? Like, how do I get up there without them hearing me? I could shoot them out. I could shoot them out, but I don't want to. I'm building up. Lock it, boys. Oh, they rezzed. Are they both running? And this is when the most unexpected thing happened. Your discretion is advised. No, bro. They're both stream sniping. It's not even just this guy. They're both stream sniping. That's crazy, bro. So it was down to this. A simple 1v1. This could immediately end my suffering in duos. Or put me back on track to fail the challenge. Which one would it be? Well, I'm proud to announce that I definitely won't. Yo, chat. So here's the thing. That was actually on purpose, believe it or not. Because if I won, it would have been fair. Because that wasn't really a true duo experience. I timed it so that perfectly... you know, right before he shot me, I would make myself weak. That way I couldn't cheat. Right, chat? I know it's all jokes and fun, but I legitimately was stressed at this point. The clock was ticking, and I just threw a perfectly good game. I could have gotten a head start on my squad matches, and no longer had the deadline of winning this duo game as soon as possible over my head. So I know I said it 1,000 times, but I actually needed to lock in this time. No more joking around. What? I'm gonna put my lock-in skin on. There we go. We are now ready to game. It's just too bad that the very next game, they gave me no teammates again. But I was able to do this at least. No way I survived that, but my luck came to an end when I ran into this squad. Oh, I ran out of sprint speed. Oh. Cover your angles? Gang, I had no builds. Cover your angles. Bro, chat, I'm starting to think it's never gonna happen. Obviously, my morale was low. And I know I'm gonna get accused of faking my videos like I always do. But this next game was such a stroke of luck, I just have to show you it's true. I'm gonna speed through me waiting in the lobby to me getting in this game. The very next game, after I was about to quit, this happened.
Did you have any extra shotgun ammo?
Do you hear that? That is the voice of an angel. This man literally saved the challenge, and you'll see exactly why soon. But let's just get everybody to spam WDD in the comments below. This might be the game, chat. Finally have a half-decent teammate. Another squad. Oh! 200!
Reese's Puffs, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, Reese's Puffs, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up.
My teammate's AFK, chat. Oh. Yo, come back, bro. Hurry!
Dude, I'm busy right now. Yeah, that one's good. Is there any mouse pads?
Are you serious right now? The dude that was supposed to save the challenge is on the phone with his dad asking if he sees any mouse pads. Yeah, this is the guy that saved the video. But anyways, we ended up rotating back into zone and the game was closing. The next few minutes was going to decide whether or not I continued this challenge or just quit. Oh, that was so close.
I'm going for this guy's one shot.
All that was left was the last squad. I told my teammate about how I'm a content creator and how I needed to get this win, so we both locked in. The only downside though is that the team that we were going against were the hardest campers I've ever seen. These dudes built up so high, so I'm literally just gonna skip until the end. Oh yeah, and by the way, the end is me dying.
Stop spraying them, we could win a hero.
That's why this guy's our savior today, because he ended up doing this. Dude.
Fuck.
Dude, these kids are so cringe, man. Chat, what do you guys think? Does he win this? Good stuff, bro. Those kids are literally camping for, I kid you not, like 10 minutes, bro.
I'm gonna add you back and invite you to the lobby. Or I'll add you. Or can you add me?
You're here. Do you hear me? He probably thought that like my internet just cut out right there, chat. We got the win! Yes, sir, we did, and right on time. We were right on schedule to finish it. So we move on to day 3. Will I be able to master OG mode, or will this have just been a big waste of time? Yo, what's up, guys? It is the final day of this challenge. You guys see I got the sweaty skin on because the last day of OG mode didn't go too well. This is the last day of the challenge, chat. It's got to get a win in squads. It shouldn't be that hard, bro. So to get warmed up on day 3, I actually ended up 1v1ing a viewer just completely normally, not in OG mode. But I made sure not to use the climbing abilities or all the other movement techs. And I also stuck to OG guns. So once we finished up that, it was finally time to drop in. And man, was it an interesting day. All right, chat. So first game dropping. Our teammate does have a crown, so that's a W. But one teammate already left, so any kind of, positive start that we had going there, and the other one decided to not go on his meal. Okay, so I'm here completely alone. Great starts, chatters. Fantastic starts. No gun. And there's dudes right there. Yeah, we're cooked. I need something. Give me anything. Something, bro. A freaking campfire, bro. Okay, looks like they landed over there. They're all over there, though. This has to have a gun, or else I'm legit... Yes! Yes! And so while I farmed mats, let me just mention this one thing. This game mode sucks, at least when it comes to getting mats. Tell me why in the world I can break an entire wall and get 2 materials total. It makes no sense. But anyways, I got pushed by all 4 players at once. And just to remind you, 2 of my teammates already left, and the other one was about to die. Not the best start. Oh my gosh. It's a bot! He's so bad! Yes! I just wiped a squad! Yeah, I don't know how in the world I didn't notice this, but I'm like 99% sure those were all bots. Don't say anything about it. Let past Miz be happy and think he actually just 1v4 the squad, okay? Just don't even mention it, alright? Nice. Yo, he also had no ammo! Please have ammo, please have ammo. There we go. Yo, chill, gang.
I'm taking a dumpy.
No, I forgot I was double pumping. Oh. I switched to my secondary, thinking it was my AR. Yeah, it seemed like we still really hadn't figured out the double pumping. And there was a lot of other things that we hadn't figured out as well. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys and say I had a time constraint, because I honestly didn't. I could stream for all day if I wanted to. But I really wanted to get this video out to whenever it's posted right now, hopefully Saturday morning. And so I wanted to record it and then edit it all right after, which is actually what I'm doing right now. I've literally been on my PC all day, bro. Please leave a like for that at least. Give me some likes. But either way, I just didn't want to play OG that much. So the clock was ticking. But it was my patience this time. We're cooked, we're cooked. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! It's a bot. What was I thinking? Oh my god. Yo, I gotta wake up, bro. I gotta wake up. I gotta wake up, bro. I was starting to actually lose my mind on this game, and I'm not even trolling. This was the very next game. I don't know what was going on, but we were not getting closer to our goal. The thing with that skin is I want to beat it up. I want to get bruises all over its face and make it bloody. You know what I mean? And with that skin, it's super dark already and kind of already has details on its face. And so it's going to be a lot more difficult for me to kind of work my magic on that dude's face. Okay, I really think this needs some context. I was talking about my thumbnail design for my next video. We were discussing what we were going to use for the skin, okay? You guys know I like to beat up the face to show it's a challenge video, right? That's all this was. And somebody suggested this skin, and I was saying it would be difficult to make that skin look beat up because it already has face paint and stuff. That's all I was saying. Kidding me? Yo, you guys are so dumb. Chat, did you guys see them looking up and around for me? That's too funny.
Wow, you are good. Wow, you are good. Wow, you are
good.
Oh,
what is that?
Wow, you are good.
How did you do that? Sit down, bro. Yo, way to grief me, bro. So I'm not gonna lie, this match ended up dragging out for a really long time, and we definitely didn't die. All jokes aside, I just really didn't want to play the game anymore. At least I didn't want to play OG mode anymore. A new update had literally just dropped. Apparently you could literally make Darth Vader say whatever you wanted.
Edging and gooning, a golden gooner. Speak plainly, Izuku Midoriya.
So I wanted to do that, but this stupid challenge was getting my way. So I queued up for one more, in hopes that this would be the last. Please, bro. It's all about being patient, chatters. Lazy edit. Oh my gosh! What was that? Oh my gosh. Good shot, bro. Yo, chat, was that a good use of the movement? Hey, that was like my first ever like good double pump, chat. Bro, you've had every single mini! Don't you dare look at me like that! Might be worth giving it a try. That's all yours. That's all yours. That's all yours. No! 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 I don't want it! That's all yours! And just like that, we were already in the late game. And little did I know, this was gonna be the most intensive one. And I'm talking like of the entire challenge.
And spin with you, our brother.
Yo, what did I just get hit by? Ooh, let's go. Oh my gosh! What was that? Yeah, that's right. That's what I just did. I totally had a part in that. That wasn't my teammate's rocket launcher. That was my sniper. And now I can get off this horrid mat, bro. I literally chat, I'm gonna say it right now, bro. Buckle in, because you may not like this, but this is my final synopsis. OG mode is only in place for people that are nostalgic and can't move on from the past. It is so bad compared to normal Fortnite. I'll say it. I don't care. I literally don't care. That's my conclusion. I hope that answered the question. Holy cow, it's poorly optimized in every single way. I can't even imagine if there wasn't sprinting. Like, I would die if there wasn't sprinting. I would lose my freaking mind. And now I get to play Star Wars, which isn't much better, but it will be in a few weeks. If you enjoyed this video, watch another. Also, please make sure to leave a like. It really helps me out. Oh yeah, and lastly, let's try to hit 100,000 subscribers off of this video. I know it's not gonna happen, but let a small YouTuber dream.
See ya!